We're live. We're live, everybody. Hold on, there's no way. The shit is not fucking working. God damn it! Ain't no way, brother. What is happening? I swear I just tested this before starting the stream, and it worked flawlessly. Of course it worked fucking flawlessly, and now, who knows? All bets are off. Hello everybody, we're here. It's Tuesday again, and boy, do I have some content for you. Unless, of course, it doesn't work, in which case I have no content. I have no content whatsoever if this doesn't work. I swear to fucking God. Okay, he's in, then I join, then I start the thing. Please work. Please, oh God, please. I'm begging you. It's not working. What the fuck? What the fuck? No, there's no fucking way. I just tested it within an hour. You're kidding me. Oh my fucking God. Why is this my life? There's no fucking way. It's not even giving me an error message. I don't know what's not working. Oh. What? I'm in disbelief. There's no way. Hold on. What did I fuck up? How did I fuck it up, man? How did I fuck it up? Maybe I didn't update the server. Let's try doing that. Oh, guys, I'm gonna be so fucking mad if this doesn't work. It was just working! I literally don't know what I changed. Maybe this? I'm totally just guessing at this point. Okay, uploading to the server. Done. Now refresh. Change the level. Please, please. I don't ask much of you, God. I just want my code that works to actually work. Why did he just shoot? Please, I'm begging. Yes. No. Okay. We're back. It works! Yes. Okay, well that was weird. The problem was apparently, The problem was that I changed the number of bots, basically a variable that shouldn't have made a difference at all. But anyway, hi chat. We made it. We're okay. We are all okay. If you guys are watching, go ahead and type !join in the chat. Here, I'll do it in both the chats. That is the same code as last time. Same IP. No, what? Okay. Nightbot is really slow in the YouTube chat for some reason. Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated because the shit wasn't working at first. But we got content tonight. We got content for days. Provided someone actually joins the server. Speaking of, let me oops. Let me ping my Discord so that everyone knows. And then I'll talk about what we're doing today. I guess I will join in the interim when I'm not talking. It's Tuesday. We got content. I have content again. I said I would bring content last week. Really, I've been saying it for the last like 4 weeks. But this time I've actually succeeded, knock on wood. I've actually succeeded, hopefully, in bringing actual content to the table. So what are we doing today? Well, I have been trying for about 2 months, unsuccessfully, largely unsuccessfully, I might add, to train Francis, my deep reinforcement learning training bot, getting him to use the direct hit, as you can see now on your screen. He's got a direct hit. This is Francis. Yeah, I wish I had more like graphs and stuff to show you, but because of a different issue, I can't show you any learning plots. But let me explain. I would, if I was good at multitasking, I would join the server and show you Francis playing right now. Actually, I guess I'll do that. Just so there's something happening on screen. But I'm not fighting him. So, I've been trying and failing for about 2 months to get Francis to use the direct hit well. Now what you're seeing, this is my best attempt thus far. He's close, you know, he's not lost, okay? But there are quite a few different factors that make training specifically for the direct hit much more difficult. But first, I should say one of the biggest issues, and this is with reinforcement learning training in general, not just specifically the direct hit, is that we need long training runs. The biggest problem that I've been facing is that I have not been able to reliably restart runs. Now, what does that mean? That means there is a way to restart a training run. You can save checkpoints. All this stuff has been in my code for a long time. But for some reason that I'm still not 100% sure about, when you restart from a known checkpoint, the bot takes almost longer to start improving than if you had just started from scratch. And you know, I'm not really sure why that is. In fact, here I'm gonna pull up Paint. Flashbang. So here, there's a box. So here in this big box, this is Francis. Deep RL learning. I guess learning's already in there. Deep RL agent. His name is Francis. He is this whole big box, okay? Within Francis, we have many different components, but the ones that are important are this box, which we're going to call the policy, And the policy controls how the bot does anything effectively. We also have a few other things. I'm not going to draw all of them because then this would get not readable. But we also have this thing called the buffer. Oops. Buffer. Buffer. All right. And I can't move it, but you know, whatever. So when we save a checkpoint, really what we're saving is we're saving a snapshot of the model, and we're also saving something called the optim, which is basically a per here, I'm going to do some quick drawing too. This is our neural network, okay? There you go. This is our neural network. We will label it model. It's the, god damn it, when I press escape it disappears. We'll call it the model. This is the actual neurons of the brain. So input comes in here, outputs come in here, whatever, you get the idea. There's also this over here called the optim, which is, as you might have guessed, the optimizer. I don't know what it actually looks like, so I can't draw it. But basically, it's a per unit optimizer for the model. So this is all part of the same optim, or the same policy. We also have, where's an arrow? So this is what actually interacts with the environment, but all of that experience is saved to the buffer. And so that includes things like, I don't know, position, velocity, reward, all that stuff is stored in the buffer, so that the bot can continue to learn from different places. It's dawning on me that I don't know why I drew this actually. There's not a lot visually to see here. But when we save a checkpoint, we are actually saving, we're saving all of this, the whole thing, and then reloading it. And the only thing that's different is the random number generator. It's the same random number, but when you load a policy, it starts from, you know, a different point in the seed. And that's the only thing that's different. And unfortunately, based on my previous experience with random numbers, this alone could be enough to explain the difference in performance. Anyway, I realized that there was a really long-winded way of just saying I can't reliably restart runs and have them just continue like nothing happened. So what that actually means is, in order to get good results, I train these bots for the bots you're going to see today are both trained for 30 hours real time. And hold on, I have it written down somewhere in my notes. Yes, that would be in 30 real-time hours, so over a day, 2 overnights. The bot gets 1,456 hours of non-stop rocket training. And that is the result of that is what you're seeing right now. A robot who can't even fucking damage me most of the time. All that time where I was drawing this fucking thing in paint, this whole fucking thing, it only killed me twice. Also, I don't know why, but there's a direct hit just floating here. It does seem to do a little better when you're moving. But yeah. So that's the background on why reinforcement learning has been difficult to train in general. I really would like to figure out a way to make it better so that it, like, I can restart from checkpoints, because that would save me a lot of time. But right now, it's kind of a trade-off between scientific integrity, or not integrity, but scientific learning versus getting results. So it's like you could throw everything in the kitchen sink at it and make some progress, but then you're not. Why did one of the bots just got kicked from the server and it broke? Why did it kick bot? Oh, it's fucking. Oh, someone's in the game. Interesting. Why can't I see the chat? Milkmaster, try adding to the queue. Although bot 1 shouldn't have broken. Oh god, I'm gonna be so mad if this breaks now. Okay, so it seems to be working. Nope, it broke. 1 second, Milkmaster. It's a fun name. I'm so mad. There's no way that this is suddenly not working. I guess I did change the config file from last time. It's loading. It's loading. Maybe it's not loading. Oh no, it's because bot 1 fucking left. That's so annoying. Let me... Bot 1's not supposed to leave the game. No, I know what the issue is. I just don't know what the quickest way to solve it is. Damn it! I still have talking to do. 1 second, folks. Sorry. This is why it's important to test your code. Even though I needed multiplayer to do that, I wonder if I can just roll back to what was there. Elms, rcbot, config again. Alright, I'm gonna try an experimental feature that I've not used yet, so almost certainly this is gonna fucking fail. But I have to try something. I'm also gonna have to restart the server. That's okay. I'm right now changing values in a text file line by line to hopefully avoid bot 1 being kicked from the server, which will avoid the code breaking when someone joins. Because I want you guys to join and play along yourselves. All right, let's try that. And then... I don't remember what the default is here. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, all right. And now I'm just restarting the server. Everyone hang on. Very sorry, I have to restart the whole thing. Otherwise the plugin won't load. Like usual, this is a fucking disaster of execution, but we'll get there. Yeah, really, I mean, I wanted to test this with a multiplayer, but I just ran out of time. I'm always working on this shit up right until the last minute, it seems. Waiting for the server to restart. Still waiting. Now it's changing the map. actual average live stream, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. It was just a black screen. It seems to be working now. I don't know. YouTube doesn't tell me when shit's not working on the stream side also. Okay, we've joined the server. We're connecting. Was an issue on your end? Okay. Good. I've just had issues in the past. Smell, kick bots. Kick them all. Okay. Now they shouldn't leave for anything. Neither of them should leave. Where is bot 0? It didn't work because Swag's in the server. That's not your fault, Swag, but I do need to figure out. So what's happening is the server, or the plugin that's running the bots has a quota, so it automatically kicks bots when people join. Now I thought I just disabled that, but clearly I did not, because it didn't disable it. Oh wait, no, I didn't upload the new file to the fucking server. Oh, okay. Okay, the thing I was gonna do would have worked, but I didn't actually update the server. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Sorry. So which fucking file did I update then? Yeah, I literally updated the files and then I did not copy them over. Kind of need to do that in order for it to work on the server. I don't know if you guys knew that. A little bit of technical insight there for you. Okay, now I'm going to the thing. I'm navigating through folders. I'm clicking on other things. I'm doing that more. RCBot, config. Okay. Okay, now I have uploaded them to the server. Now I restart it again. And now it should work. Please. Please. And if this doesn't work, there's one more thing I can try. The thing is, I had it working last time, and then I think I overwrote the config file. So I don't remember exactly how I had it set up with certain numbers in the config file. But I'm hoping this will work. If not, preemptively, let me actually look up the GitHub for RCBot so I can remember what the default value is. RCBot 2. RCBot 2. I forget where everything is. Okay, changing server. There's a dog crying outside my door. Oh my god, when it rains it pours, guys. I don't know what the fuck is happening. It's like everything has to come crashing down all at the same time. Oh, bot 0 kicked from server. Okay, well now you can see we're making some progress. They're trying to stay here, but they're not. Just figuring out some technical issues, guys. I know exactly what's causing the problem. We just have to figure out what exactly will solve it. Package config. Here we go. How do I disable this thing? Oh, wait, I remember exactly what I did. Okay, it was a lot simpler than I was making it. One more restart. I promise I got it this time, guys. Sorry if you keep joining and leaving. It's as simple as setting the minimum bots to 2. That's all I have to do. It's so simple. It's actually so simple, it's a little bit sad that I didn't realize that was the issue. Okay. This restart should work. I'm hoping. Let me let the dog in. There's a dog here. Come here, dog. Yes. Hi, dog. Everyone say hi to Nala. I'm gonna pick you up. I know you don't love it when I pick you up, but the camera needs to see you. The camera needs to see you. Hi, Nala. Hi, puppy. Yes, okay. Ouch, you know. I know, you're all hyped up. Nala's excited to fight Francis. Are you guys excited to fight Francis? Burry shut down the server. Yeah, we're working through some technical issues right now. Don't worry. Also, my TF2 crashed. Fantastic. This is the one, guys. I feel it. I feel it. We're almost done. Only a half an hour plus after I've gone live. This shit is nearly working. Okay. Looks like it worked. At least the bots are staying in there. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. When can I join? You can join now, assuming it works. I will remove as soon as it is working. Yay! Okay, seems correct. Have at it, boys. Oh, I swear to God, if it breaks again, though, I'm killing myself. Did it just fucking break again? What happened? No. What happened? It was just working. No way. Can you try removing and re-adding whoever's in the arena right now? I guess I could also just restart it. Hold on. Okay, I'm rebooting him now. But will it work? That is the question. Come on, Francis, don't let me down. What is happening? No. Bro, this is so annoying. Because I literally tested it to the extent of my ability. Hello, yes, I know. I'm working on it. Might need to reload the map. Oh, okay. Swag timed out. Unfortunate. Oh. Client 5 is not in game. All right, hold on. I'm gonna just restart the map. We did have issues like this. Once I get it going, it should be okay. God damn, this shit's fucking annoying though. There's some plugins. Refresh. Change level. Refresh again. It also could be breaking just because people are joining like while it's loading, like joining the server. None of this is like, why is it still running? None of this is safe. Like none of it is robustly tested, unfortunately. But we did solve the bot issue. They're at least staying on the server. That's good. Okay. And start again. I'll just let him kill me this time because it was working and then I removed and that broke the queue, even though it shouldn't. It really should not. It's loading, it's loading. There's no way, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, it's burgering my error as well. Okay, what's really fucked about it is it's not giving me an error message, so I don't know what's breaking. It just isn't continuing to move forward. Maybe... Oh, I didn't shoot a rocket. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna let him kill me, and then whoever's in queue next hopefully will be able to fight him. God, what a fucking nightmare, guys. Am I right? Your game exploded. I was talking about stuff too, but I forgot where I was at. Boy, I love troubleshooting. So if you didn't hear earlier, this is Francis trained with a direct hit, but as you might notice, he's a little, he's not quite to the level that I would expect for Francis. And you guys will see why in a little bit, because we are actually going to play... I had brought not just one, but two different versions. Oh, he killed himself. I've brought not just one, but two different versions of Francis to play today. First is going to be the direct hit. Okay, please tell me it works. It didn't work. No! Can you try shooting another rocket, Swag? You did already, but yeah, it should start the countdown. No, guys, why is it not working? It works when it's just me, and it worked last time I did this. God damn it! And of course, there's no error messages, so I don't know what the issue is. I don't want to have to fucking restart him manually each time. Reset the map. I can't reset the map every single time it doesn't work, though. That's the problem. It should work automatically, and in the past, it did work automatically. So I don't know what changed. That's the problem. Like, if you guys really want me to, I guess I'll fucking restart the map every best of 5, but... Jesus, man. Oh my god. Fuck, what do we do? Do you guys want to just sit here while I troubleshoot a little bit? Because we could go to rocket jumping, but this is work. I mean, it works. Otherwise, it's just the queue system is fucked. Yeah, we'll try a little bit of troubleshooting for now. I guess I'm just gonna start with adding more error messages so I know what's going wrong. Bear with me, guys. Thanks for being patient so far. I knew I should have fucking tried hosting the server before today. Something just disconnected on my computer? When does that fucking happen? So let's add... I suspect it's something to do with the queue. Or wait, hold on, it could also be it could also be something I missed in pause fight. I'm just going to talk to myself a little bit because it's going to make it easier for me to troubleshoot. You guys aren't going to know what the fuck I'm talking about, though, and that's okay. So I added him to the arena, but it didn't update the player name. Can you guys remove? I want to try and see if it's if maybe it's still on me. Type exclamation remove or slash remove, please. Thank you. And now Sandwich, if you wouldn't mind doing the same. And Milkmaster. I have a feeling that it's just not switching to the right target. Oh, and the exploding issue is back. Of course it fucking is. God damn it. Did you type remove, sir? Mr. Sandwich? I tried to fix this issue too, but this is not another one of those issues that I can't fix it if it doesn't happen to me because I don't know what's causing it. Okay, Sandwich, I'm just gonna kick you. Yeah, do remove if you haven't. I feel bad. Oh, it's a fucking disaster. All right, Chris, if you wouldn't mind removing as well. Chris LeSpear, hello. Need you to remove. Did he remove? Thank you. Okay, great. Yeah, okay, so you can see it now tells me shoot a rocket to begin, and it still works for me. So the problem is just that it's not switching the target. You did? Did you have to do it twice? That's interesting. Yes, Sandwich, what? Okay, so now I know exactly what the issue is. But let's figure out what's going wrong, I guess. Yeah, bear with me, guys. If you're just joining, bear with me. Hello, hello. We are, of course, solving some fucking issues that never came up in testing. We're fucking doing it live. Player name, duplicate name, line name. How long would it take to bring this bot into a real TF2 match? A lot of work. It would be a lot of work to make it go well, at least. I could just throw current bot in, but he wouldn't learn that well. It's not updating the name. The question is, why is this issue happening? Who did damage? Oh, on me. It's so funny. He like doesn't want to play anyone else. He's like super hoity-toity. The second someone else joins the game, he's like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, the thing is, why is this fucking not working though? Because I didn't change it, and now it's different behavior. Because this part was working fine before. Adding client, phone target. So weird. Super weird. Okay, wait. Instead of fixing this problem though, I could no. I'm just trying to think what yeah, he's turning his chin up at you. I'm just trying to think about what could possibly have changed in the system though. Because it's calling the right function. Are you, who's in the arena right now? Oh, it's working! Why is it suddenly working? What happened? God, I wasn't showing it on stream. That's crazy. He was literally just sitting still for so long, doing nothing. I changed nothing, and then all of a sudden he starts attacking. What the fuck? Sandwich, I'm sorry, this is a different issue. I tried to fix it. This was happening to people last time. Certain people were just exploding. Genuinely don't know what it could be. I've removed some of the code that I thought might be causing that issue. Didn't look like it worked. If you're one of the unlucky few, you might just, like, I don't know. Swag, did you just kill yourself, or was that the code? Oh my god, what a shit show! Yeah, you killed Binded. Okay, good. Swag, do you have text in the middle of your screen right now saying to shoot a rocket? What a disaster! Why did he just suddenly decide to start working? Okay, so you do have text, so you're the correct target. But when you shoot a rocket, it doesn't start. Okay, so it's a different part of the code that I thought that is broken. There's still a question of what the fuck it is, that I don't know. I guess if you just wait in the arena long enough, he might just start shooting you again. No, the direct hit shouldn't matter. It's any projectile should start it. So strange, though. I don't understand why that would cause it. No item servers? That shouldn't affect it either. Do you use Linux? The server is Linux. Yes, but I don't use Linux. Guys, I'm so annoyed. Why does it always break in new and different ways? Oh my god. So it's telling him shoot a rocket to begin. It updates the queue messages. But it's not actually letting him start. So weird. If you use Windows 11, I'm still on Windows 10. But like I said, the server is on Linux. I'm so annoyed. Why does it... It's just the fact that it breaks in new ways that I have no way of knowing, of predicting. It's so stupid. I can add more excuse me. I can add more print statements to help diagnose the issue, but does the whole bot run on the Linux side? No, not the whole bot, but the server is all Linux. So specifically what's going wrong, it's updating the target correctly, but then it's not letting the person start the server. No, it's not a Windows issue. I guarantee it's not a Windows issue. The only code that's running on Windows is working correctly, the Python side, and everything else is running on Linux. So right now I'm taking a look at the trigger code that's supposed to work when someone shoots a rocket. Prod spawn hook. Should be a valid client. Otherwise I would see that. Oh wait, the code, hold on. Hold on. Swag, you might be saved after all. It looked like the code found a different error. So now I'm reloading it. Maybe this will work. Give it like 30 seconds though. It's working! Okay. No guarantee that it'll continue to work. Wow, I feel dumb. I really should have looked at the console. What a first round. Hold on, I don't even know if I'm showing it. I am. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my whatever I was talking about before I started troubleshooting. But let's make sure it handles the transition to a new player correctly. Someone else is in the queue, right? Yeah, okay, good. One more point before it breaks. I hope not. You win. Please. Swig is left. Sandwich has joined. Unfortunately, Sandwich is the one who's exploding. Sandwich, I'm so sorry. I still don't know what's causing this issue, your issue, but it's a separate issue at least. It's really another one of those issues that's like, how the fuck am I supposed to troubleshoot this? Because it only happens to certain people. I don't know why. I don't know what the commonality is between those people. Sandwich, God has picked you and smote you individually for some reason. I don't know why. Someone was able to fix it, but I don't know what they changed. Someone said loadouts. I don't think loadouts would change it. So rejoining does not guaranteed fix it either. I'm really sorry to just you in particular. I tried to, you know, I took a guess at what could have been causing those issues, but clearly what I fixed, it didn't work. So sorry. Okay, but Milkmaster, can you shoot a rocket? Is it counting down? It's not counting down. Milk, do you have any text in the center of your screen? Also no. Or is that's the first no? F4 toggle thing, no text. Okay, well now it's not erroring. Okay, so this is the same issue I was trying to solve before. I'm gonna restart it for you, but oh wait, he's moving? He's doing stuff? When you taunted him, it made him look around? So weird. So fucking weird. There's no reason that should happen. He just looks around sometimes. Alright, well stay there, Milk. Since you've been waiting patiently, I am going to manually restart him for you. It'll take about 30 seconds. I wonder if it's something wrong with Sandwich's issue is like corrupting something else. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna keep talking about my content stuff because I guess this is the best we can do for now. Have you turned off and on the PC? That's not the problem, guys. It's not Windows 11, it's not the PC. It's something in my code, but I don't know what it is. Let's blame it on Windows. I mean, it's a good cop-out, but it's, I'm not on Windows 11, so I know it's not Windows 11. I'm still on 10, okay? Let's blame the right things here. Yeah, I should delete System 32. That's a great suggestion. Okay. I will fucking manually reset him each time if that's what needs to happen today. I will do it. It's annoying because it takes 30 seconds each time to load, but I want you guys to play the VOD. I just don't know what's going wrong. We're getting there. Okay, but back to the content rant. So at the very beginning of the stream, I was talking about stuff. I guess the bottom line is that training the direct hit has been a lot more difficult than I've expected. I've been working on specifically getting Francis to use the direct hit for 2 months. Wait, Sandwich, you're alive. You're alive. Okay, but does it start counting down when you shoot a rocket? No, of course not. Okay, guess I'm gonna manually restart it. LOL. Boy, I love coding. LOL. There's something going wrong with the queue. I can add more stuff in the background to diagnose it. But let me just get through my content rant first. Goodness. He also like whiffs the first like 3 rockets every time you reload him as well. Sandwich, did you, once you're done fighting, did you change anything or did you just rejoin the server? I'm curious so that I can hopefully fix that issue for the next person it happens to. Okay. What does toggle thing do? Which toggle are you talking about, Chris? Yeah, you just retried. Okay. Oh, no. What changed? What happened? Oh, see what I mean, guys? Literally nothing changed on the server, and all of a sudden it's totally different behavior. Did you change, Sandwich? You didn't change your loadout or anything, right? Oh my god. No, yeah, I didn't think so. Dude, it's so weird. Do you guys see what I have to deal with? Why did it work and then stop working? Why? Ugh, you bastard. You do have a curse. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Alright, I mean, clearly this just means next time, before Tuesday, I'm going to be hosting the server again, and we're just gonna spend the whole day fucking troubleshooting. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not counting your death, so you should remove, so the next person can try. You got most of a round at least. It's better than nothing. I guess I can add more. I'll add some debugging messages for the reset function as well, in case that's what's causing it. Wait, he's alive. Did you shoot a rocket, Sandwich? Okay, so yeah, it works when it's the same person, but I think when it switches challengers for whatever reason, it stops. Oh, okay. It ended the round. That's another issue that shouldn't have happened. Swag, did you just get bodied? Oh my god. Bro, people are just dying. I can't tell if it's a kill bind or not. Yeah, I saw that, Swag. Something happened where it ended the round early. Not sure why. Probably because of the other errors. You kill binded? Okay, good. Let me restart it for you. What a fucking disaster, guys. I literally said last time, I already made the last YouTube video where we 1v1 Francis. Like, the hook of that video is already that one was a disaster. I can't have two fucking it was a disaster videos. Yeah, the first round, he always is a little loopy. Oh my god. All I'm trying to get at, the whole point of the stream is I want to compare the direct hit training versus the regular Francis training. Now you can see the Francis with the direct hit is hitting some rockets, certainly, but he is not the trained killer that the Francis with the stock rocket launcher is. He's pretty easy to avoid his rockets, and yeah. Damageless run, indeed. He doesn't go for directs, yeah, because it's all a black box, it's all learned, self-learned behavior. He just picks the angle to aim that he thinks is the best, no matter what the person is doing. Sandwich, I'm sorry. Yeah, the direct hit, right? So it's a smaller window to hit, basically. But this also matters for training, for the sake of training. We're just going to ignore Sandwich exploding in the back. Sorry. F's in the chat to pay respects. I don't know what to do. You're going to kill yourself. Looks like you already are. Yes, that is correct. Davin, but it's more than that too. Yeah, sorry, Sandwich. F's in the chat. I'm so sorry. I wish I could fix it. I wish I could fix it. Yeah. What's weird is that it did work for like 30 seconds. Jesus, man. Anyway, the problem is with the direct hit, when you train it and it's a smaller, smaller points to, like when it's a smaller explosion radius, that not only makes it harder to hit the right shot with the direct hit, but it actually impacts training a lot. Now, with the stock rocket, if you're like, let's say 10% off on your aim, you're still gonna maybe clip your target with the edge of the explosion because it's a big explosion. And from that, the bot can learn, oh, this is what's happening. This is what I need to improve. With the direct hit, when it's a small explosion and it's much less often hitting the target, that slows down the training a lot. And yeah, it also exposed some weaknesses I found in my, without getting into all the details, it exposed some issues in my reward function that weren't previously exposed to the stock, because of how fast and how small the explosion is of the direct hit. Sandwich, you may just have to remove and rejoin again. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I could try adding a thing. Yeah, the thing is the direct hit doesn't even target the ground that much. If you look at it when it actually is working, hold on, Swag. Let me restart it for you. Yeah, so the code did break because Sandwich was exploding. So I have to restart it. So right now there's two, maybe three different issues that I'm trying to get a handle on. One's the random exploding. One is when it doesn't switch ownership or start the next round. And then 3 is either a combination of those things, like symptoms of that, or it's its own thing. Yeah, Sandwich, just bide your time. This isn't even the final form of the bot yet. Eventually we will figure out these issues though. Like I was saying, you might notice the direct hit Francis does switch between ground shots slightly in front of you. Funnily enough, just in front of you enough to not actually do any damage if you stand still. Like Swag, if you want to try just literally standing still, I bet he won't hit you. See. So he either switches between aiming right in front of you, expecting you to walk forward, basically. But sometimes he also will go for directs, like right at eye level. And I think that's because he's like predicting a jump, basically. So he's predicting a jump and then he's shooting right at your face to like bounce you down. Yeah, so I trained this version of Francis for 30 hours of real time, which again equates to about 1,400 hours of in-game training, of like 1,400 hours of straight like shooting rockets, basically. And he's not that good. He's worse than the original Francis that was only trained for like 400 hours. 400 hours in-game. Sandwich is back in. I don't know why it's certain people. Can you play other class? Yes, you should be able to play other class without it breaking. So I'm estimating a little bit in my head because I don't have the exact numbers, but I believe the average damage for this direct hit bot was about, what was it? 1,000. Wait, what happened, Swag? I looked away. Did you die? Swag, why are you whatting? Oh, SV cheats is on. Yeah, I could turn that off. Don't break it. Don't do SV cheat shit, guys. It just needs to be on for, he skyboxed himself? How did he do that? Oh, yeah, no clipped. Okay, I turned off cheats. Stop it. They're still on? I just turned them off. No, they're off. They're off now. They were on. They need to be on for the thing to start, but then I can turn them off, which is why it's not automatic. I have to think of a different YouTube thumbnail than it was a disaster. Even though this one was also a disaster. Oh my god. Yeah, every time he explodes, it breaks the code. No, it didn't break it this time. Keep this VOD up. The VOD will stay up this time. The only reasons I've put VODs down in the past is because of like copyright issues. Copyright claims. So weird. It just keeps breaking in different ways. This time, it broke in the way where there's no error. So I'm just resetting it. History of the sandwich curse. I guess. It's not just you. It's been like 1 or 2 people every time I stream this. I still have no clue what's causing it. You don't think you can change class? Well, you definitely can. What do you mean? You're trying. Ugh. I mean, I was able to change my class. I don't know why that would be different for someone else. I removed the code that forces soldier. Is this the bot crisis? I mean, it's a crisis, but not for. It's a crisis to me because this shit's not working right. I was gonna give a number for average damage, but I don't have it. I'm not gonna make it up. But the Francis hits a good rocket every like 3 or 4 rockets with the direct hit. Not getting the HUD notif for class change. Strange. Yeah, I can add to it and prove that it works for me. It also keeps duplicating the messages. I wonder if that's the issue, actually. You guys notice how it doubles the has joined the queue, has joined the 1v1 message? I wonder if that's the culprit of some of these issues. Wait. Hold on. I might know what the issue is. Oh my fucking god! Oh, it's because I have 2 versions of the same plug. I have version 1 and version 2 running at the same fucking time. Oh! That's what the problem. That's why you couldn't change class, Swag. That's why and that may even be why Sandwich was exploding, because that's a known problem in fucking V1. Oh my god, the fucking day 1 shit. Oh, this gets me every fucking few months, guys. I want you to know, every time I change the version name of my fucking code, this gets me at least once. Oh, now it got me live on stream. I want to be mad, but I actually am so happy. It's such a nice feeling when an issue goes from I have no idea why this is happening to like, oh, that explains every single issue. Oh my god, I could dance and do a fucking Irish jig right now, I swear to god. Alright, one last reset, guys. In fact, I don't even think I need to restart the server, I just need to change the map. 1 second. I was like, there's no way I fixed all these issues. I fixed them. SM plugins refresh, change level versus lava. Holy crap, we're so back. Only an hour 15 after going live. Oh my gosh. Blueberry the cat sandwich, hello. Yes, boys, we're fucking there. Let me just get it going again. No fucking wonder that was the issue. Now, if this doesn't work, I'm killing myself live on stream, and I hope you guys aren't scarred from that. Oh no. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on. Something else is going wrong. Please. Come on, I believe in you, Francis. I believe. Yes. Ah, missed the double. Out of an abundance of caution, I'm just gonna, I guess, kill him, because that's faster than waiting for him to kill me. Oh, never mind. Whatever. I'll end this round. I don't want to remove, just out of, like, pure superstition, that I don't want this shit to break, basically. He's in some good shots every now and again. The disappointing thing is that he doesn't go for air shots with the direct hit, which is what you're supposed to do. He aims like he's using stock. I mean, a little bit, yeah. But he didn't. Actually, that's not true. I did start this model with a pre-trained stock model. So actually, there probably are some remnants in there. But this is what 1,400 hours of direct hit training looks like. Okay. Will it work? But will it work, though? It's working! It's working! Yes, boys. Yes! Let's go. Holy shit, what a fucking adventure. Oops. Also, you guys may notice that there are random direct hits floating around the players sometimes. Don't know why that is. Not 14,000. That would be a lot better, I would hope. What 1,400 hours of direct hit does to the average TF player brain. Oh, again. Nice direct there, Swag. Very nice. Will it work again, though? But will it work again? Is Sandwich still fucking exploding? He is! No! Okay, well, I guess I didn't solve that issue. Have to go. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know. I don't know, Sandwich. It really does just single certain people out, too. Sup? Hello, hello. Why does Francis hate me? Yeah, I don't know. It's not Francis, though. It's my code. Something else that's wrong with my code. Francis is just another, you know, cog in the machine. Oh, Swag, to start the thing, you have to shoot a projectile. So either you can use the cleaver or like start as soldier and then switch to scout. I didn't have time to fix that. I was going to remove the need to shoot a projectile to start, but I mean, Scout. I feel like every class has a projectile though. Like you use cleaver on Scout, flare gun on Pyro, demo soldier obviously. I guess heavy doesn't have a projectile. Maybe the sandwich actually. Oh no, no item servers. Damn, that's tough. No way. Francis the demo killer? But yeah, I also fixed the yeah, medic too. Yep. Spy doesn't have a projectile though. He might be the only one that has nothing. I wonder if the heavy sandwich counts as a projectile. That'd be interesting. But NG's got Rescue Ranger, Medic has Crossbow, Sniper has Huntsman or Girardi. Scout has Sandman. Oh yeah, but you guys, if you were here last time, you might notice that the health is now fixed. So it doesn't just give everyone a flat 300 health like it did before. Now it's actually, you know, 150% of your class's base health. Also, reloads now work for every weapon without lagging. So people can finally air blast as Pyro. The only issue that's not fixed is sandwich exploding. Yeah, you're trapped. Again, it's so weird that it worked for a little bit for you and then stopped. And it's just this guy. The other 3 people on the server have not had issues like this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I even knew what could be going wrong, but I don't. I had added some other error messages for that happening, for people exploding, but it doesn't look like they're triggering. So it's not the thing I thought it was, so I don't know what it is. Sandwich, next time you get in the queue, I'm gonna watch the console and see if it gives me anything useful. Bot one's named Jimmy. I guess. No, I feel like I want to name all my bots with F names, you know. Frederick is my rocket jumping bot. Francis is my deathmatch bot. Okay, now let me look at the console. Timer reset player. Kill me. Is joined. Timer reset player. It's calling reset player on you, but that happens normally. So I don't know what's different about you versus another player. Oh, wait, Sandwich, try changing your team. I wonder if that could be it. Try changing your team to red. No guarantee that fixes it, but it might help. Because that maybe could be causing it. I'm just looking at possible things that could cause it. I still don't quite know. Swag's got it figured out. You just have to time your jumps. Got him. Oh, this is the closest match so far. Stock medic versus direct hit soldier. So much for artificial intelligence taking over the world, guys. Can't even beat a fucking stock medic. It's a support class. Are you even hitting him? They're just whiffing for 60 seconds at a time. Both of them. Oh, finally an air shot. Get owned. Francis wants an overtime, bro. You better clutch up. Oh no. He's in the air. He's low health. This is for the game. Oh no. What an upset. Oh my god. Alright, here we go, Sandwich. He didn't explode. Wait, he did explode, okay. Yeah, just try changing your team to different ones. Maybe that's it. Your needles die after like 2 feet? Wait, why? Wait, really? Fucking god damn it! Nothing is simple, man. Every fucking thing has to be fucking broken in its own special way. I don't know, they could only hit at close range. Wait, it worked. Okay, so it was changing the team then. This is your one opportunity, Sandwich. Don't ruin it, bro. If you lose, you might never get to play Francis again. Better clutch up. Oh, and it's over. And it's over. You ruined it. And it's over. Okay, wait, but did changing team actually do something? I'm so curious. I see you just tried to change to blue. It should, I'm looking at, there's a part of my code that forces red team. No way. So that did help. Huh. Fascinating. What is it? Okay, what are you doing, Sandwich, that's working? Please tell me so that I can maybe fix this issue. Throwing. Team switch. Okay, but team switch to what? Yeah, every death. Yeah. We're on to something there, but I still don't understand why. Yeah, blue. So red doesn't work, but blue does. Interesting. Fascinating. If you want to go again, shoot another rocket. But don't worry, guys. Like I said, we got even more content, because not only have I brought a direct hit bot that, you know, works now, a working direct hit bot, but not only have I brought a working direct hit bot that was trained for 30 hours, aka 1400 in-game hours, I have also brought an upgraded version of Francis with the stock rocket launcher that has also been trained for 30 hours, aka 100 or 1400 in-game hours. And so we're going to compare. And I don't want to spoil it because I already know, you know, I've seen both of them already, but we're doing direct hit for a little while till we get bored of that, and then I will switch to the upgraded Francis, and we're going to do apples to apples comparison. And while Sandwich is fighting, let me look at the code now that we know it has something to do with team. Super weird. Congratulations, Sandwich, you did it. You did it. You persisted. Comfy blanket in chat. You might want to check your spelling on that. It's add. You just put a bracket by accident. Ooh, nice air shot. Swag, do you play a lot of MGE or Arena or something? Not that Francis is strafing or anything, but you know, I always have room in my heart to appreciate an aerial air shot. The mid-air shotgun was a bit of a cop out there, though. 60 hours to play comp. Okay, if you play comp, yeah. I've 6K hours, but 4,000 of it is training robots and not actually playing. Comfy blanket, you could try typing there you go. Oh no, he's exploding too. Comfy. Comfy blanket. If you can hear my stream, I'm so sorry. We're in the midst of figuring out this issue, but apparently the solution is changing team to blue each time, and you'll stop exploding. What's happening right now? There you go. You get 1 life. Oh my god. Disgusting. That's so mean. The 1 fucking life he gets in, Francis immediately explodes him. That is so whack. Hold on. I'm holding on. I'm still looking at this code, and I still don't know exactly why that would happen, though. Yeah, there's a queue. Yeah, it's something like that, but I'm looking at the code, and the thing is, what's weird is that the same code works for other people, but when it's just you and apparently Comfy blanket, it breaks. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about you guys specifically that would cause the same like 3 lines of code to act completely differently. But I can go line by line and explain it. So it figures out what team you're on, and then if you're the current challenger, it makes sure you're on red. So it checks to see if you're on blue. If you are on blue, it changes you to red. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to change it so it's spec. Hold on, let me add that. Or team equals team spec. For some reason, opening chat is causing all my inputs to be eaten, but not actually let me type. I don't know why that is. I would hope that it's something on your end and not something else that my code's breaking, because I don't interface with chat at all, except for the adding and removing. But you know, all bets are off. We've seen every other thing break, so yeah, I'm hoping it's on your end. I'm hoping that we can avoid yet another issue to add to the issue list. Okay, Sandwich, I've added another thing to the code that might fix it. So after you're done, I'm gonna reset it again. But you better clutch up, bro. This is your last chance, maybe. You better win. You better win. There you go. Nicely done. You've defeated Francis. Okay. Comfy, hold on just a second. I'm reloading the plugin right now, and that hopefully should fix the exploding issue. But give me just a second. SM plugins, refresh, change level versus lava. Oops, I restarted it, but I didn't actually update the files. Give me 1 second. I have to rechange the map again. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. None of my shit is optimized. I'm dragging and dropping files manually. Okay, now I'm updating the server. Okay, now I'm restarting the server. Now I'm changing the level. Best stream ever. Thank you. I try. Don't worry. It should get better as time goes on, you know. Wait. Everyone joined the queue, but no one's in the arena? That's weird. Who's in the queue right now? Who's first? Also, the update I just made to the code might have broken everything, but I'm hoping not. Thank you. Okay, I might need you to remove... okay, no, you're in. It clearly doesn't look like it worked. He's loading now. There you go. All right, let's see if it works now without Sandwich exploding. Looks like no. Big air shot. If this doesn't work, I don't know. The fact that team change works is a great clue, though. Your Wi-Fi? Oh, that's tough. All right, well, it didn't work. Comfy, when you join, you have to, each death, you have to switch to Team Blue. Sorry about that, but at least we have a sort of solution at this point. You think you'd win? Join up then. Don't be just talking shit in the Twitch chat. Put up or shut up. Bot's locked in. I mean, right now this is the direct hit bot, and between you and me, that's your best chance to win. Before I bring out the real one. Yo, what's up, Yazoo? We out here. Yazoo.tf. By the way, that's who provided the server, everybody, if you're interested in... oh shit, we got an overtime match on our hands. The server was provided by Comrade Yazoo in the Twitch chat. Hold on. Can Sandwich clutch? All of his training has led to this. Very nice. Got it done. If you guys are interested in Arena, Yazoo.tf also hosts Arena stuff, and they have a few servers. And I'm, of course, very appreciative being able to use their use his server for this. All right, comfy to start. Yeah, shoot a rocket. No. robbed again. I'm so sorry. I thought I tried to fix it. I don't actually know what exactly is going on, but now this is a little better. Figuring it out. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Yep, and there will be a highlight video in about a week on the expanded_Thomas channel. For those of you who don't want to watch the whole multi-hour VOD, where the first whole hour and a half is fucking troubleshooting. What's up with the backup direct hit? Twice the firepower, bro. I don't know. Peace out, Blueberry. Thanks for hanging out. I actually don't know why. I think it's because there's like one of the bots that's in spec is like attaching it. But yeah, it's a different plugin that's giving them the direct hits, so I assume it's that. Yeah, better than last time. That's true. That's for sure. You guys can still join up. There's only we got a few people in here right now, but in another few minutes, I'm going to switch over to the other Francis bot, which will require another map change, but he'll be even more fun to fight, I think. I'm trying to, hopefully I got through all the content stuff I was supposed to talk about how the direct hit is harder to train and whatnot. It feels like I kept getting sidetracked with all this fucking troubleshooting bullshit. You can see, yeah, Francis he hits some good shots, but the majority of his shots, I would say, are a little off. They're all aimed in front of the target. Because again, this is all self-play. So this is, for Francis to learn the direct hit, he's fighting another version of Francis that's learned as much as him. So it's a very much a mirror match, and the way that can impact learning is if, for example, if the bots are always running forward, which they are incentivized during training to go closer to the center. And when that happens, then Francis will also learn to aim, slightly in front of them. If they're always walking forward, he's always going to shoot in front of them. And this can lead to some big holes in his game plan, obviously, because he's learning oh, I'm in the queue. Why was I in the queue? He just stopped moving. There you go. Go for it, guys. You're up. So the next step is to have, when I'm training the direct hit, next time what I'd like to do is have half of the bots be on direct hit and half of the bots be on stock. And that way it should give him a much more balanced learning rather than when he's playing only against himself. And for example, there was a previous training run with the direct hit where both bots were like crouching and staying like a good distance away and just shooting at each other, not jumping, not moving, just crouch walking kind of back and forth. Because when it learns something very specific, it can there's this concept in reinforcement learning called overfitting. And overfitting is basically training too much on a very specific set of data. And it actually makes it so that he's a lot worse at learning specific things, as you'd imagine. I've been spending my day making a placket loose generalization of Bradley Terry in order to give maps an ELO rating. I didn't comprehend. I don't know what a placket loose generalization is, and I don't know what Bradley Terry is. Was that the football player? Give maps an ELO rating so they can be weighted. Map votes. An ELO for what people's choices. That's what you're ranking on. Like the most popular maps, like a popularity ELO or a, yeah. It sounds annoying. I mean, if you had to type that much just to explain what that is, it sounds fucking annoying. Maybe for LATAM. What's LATAM? Is that a country? No, I don't think it shouldn't be country because it was happening to someone else who I assume is American. Yeah, since when Rudimentary machine learning. Yeah, if I knew more about what a placket loose generalization of a Bradley Terry is, maybe. But at a certain point, everything can be construed as rudimentary machine learning, though. Also, I added the ability for Francis to taunt when he wins, so I hope you guys appreciate that. I'm still looking at the code, and I think I'll just have to do some testing on my own to figure out the exploding issue. It is good to know that the switching to blue, we know it's happening every time the player gets reset, and we know switching to blue fixes it. So I feel like that's enough for me to figure this out without needing to have a public server open. Yeah, with direct hit overhitting is a real concern. Totally. And in fact, another Durati, to start the match, you gotta shoot a rocket. You gotta shoot any projectile and it'll start counting down. But yeah, so, but another issue with the direct hit, specifically when it comes to training, is related to that. There's this hyperparameter. A hyperparameter is basically a parameter that controls the learning rather than a parameter that, you know, the bot is like shooting or whatever. That's not a great explanation, but it doesn't matter that much. But a K value, maybe. I'm not recalling exactly what a K value is. But there's a hyperparameter called exploration noise. Learn rate coefficient. Yeah, that is an example of another hyperparameter, learning rate coefficient. But one of the key ones is exploration rate. And with this specific algorithm, which is TD3 is the name of this algorithm, with it in order to explore, let me back up a little bit. So there's exploration on one side, and then there's exploitation on the other. And this is kind of the fundamental push and pull of learning anything, whether a human or a robot. You can either exploit what you know and, you know, focus on the method you're already doing and make it better, or you can explore. You try a different method, you try a different strategy, etc. And so in every real world problem, there is a trade-off. How much time do you spend exploring versus how much time do you spend exploiting? When we break that down into reinforcement learning terms, with this specific algorithm, the way it's implemented is we have this parameter called exploration noise, like I said. Well, what happened? I looked away. Did it work? Did he die? Okay. So with exploration noise, it specifically with TD3, what it does is it actually just induces noise directly into the actions. If it was all exploitation, for example, the bot would get very easily stuck in local minima. So it would be like, one example of this is happening is the reward function includes a little bonus for the bots getting closer to the center. And I've had a few times trying to train the direct hit where it actually was so bad with the initial aiming of the direct hit and it got so little reward from that, all it learned how to optimize was getting closer to the center. So after like 15 hours of training, the bots are walking to the center, not shooting each other, and just standing there and kind of scuttling around. So that's an example of pure exploitation not being good enough. Now on the other end of the spectrum, pure exploration is bad because then you could try a bunch of things. Even if you try the right thing, it needs to try the right thing and then keep trying the right thing and learning and getting better at that. So it's the opposite problem where it doesn't learn anything. And so the way it's handled in this, are they training with us? No, Francis is not currently live training, but he could in the future. I just have to set it up. And based on the first hour of stream, you know, all the troubleshooting is what takes the most time. But just to finish my thought on exploration noise, the way it's controlled in TD3 is one single number, and that controls both your accuracy and it controls the rate of exploration. And with the stock rocket launcher, my default exploration noise, which is like 0.1 or something, worked fine. But then as soon as I start trying to train the direct hit, it's a problem because 0.1 is seemingly too much exploration noise. The training hits a hard cap. So even though I've trained this version of Francis for 30 hours, he really did not make any progress at all for the back half. So for 15 hours at the end, he was not learning anything. And that's because he hit this plateau where, because of the induced exploration noise, he wasn't able to figure out how precisely to aim. Now you might think, okay, well, how do you solve that? You just make the exploration noise value lower. The problem with that is that means when he has a very low exploration noise, it's a very low spread, and that means he learns very slowly. He's perceiving a very slight gradient. So this is like kind of the principal design tension here. Too much exploration noise, it's too inaccurate. Too little exploration noise, it doesn't explore at all. And the way you solve this sort of thing can end up getting very complicated. And currently, I think the best avenue for me to explore is like having a dynamic exploration rate. So it starts high at the very start of the run. It starts at 0.1 or so. And then as time goes on, it slowly curves down, to a smaller value. So the bot can slowly kind of get its eye in. Yes, Comrade Yazzie, you've summed it up well with that. There's what you know and what you don't know. Yeah, so all that goes to say, this is what I've got right now on the direct hit bot, but I'm certain that he can achieve much better results with the direct hit. Like, some of his shots are good, but the thing is, with the direct hit, you don't have to miss by much to miss. And that compounds during a training process, because if you miss during a training process, not only are you missing damage in the moment, but you're actually missing the damage that clues the bot in to what actions are better than others. So it actually significantly, not to spoil it, but significantly impacts training. And whenever you guys are ready, I can show you what the same exact training duration looks like with the stock rocket launcher. K scheduling, basically. Initial results, lots of movement. Once you get it locked down, you can bring K down. Yeah, totally. The thing is, it's like, you could, there's always more you can do. The problem with reinforcement learning is never like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's always like, here are, at a first glance, here are the 10 things that could be fucking this up right now. It's not that there's, I never feel like I don't know what to do. It's like, I just feel like I don't know what to work on first, if that makes sense. Because even within just, say, focusing on the exploration noise, which is not the only thing. Hold on. Can't you change the recompense from actual game damage to positions of the rocket? I'm not sure what you're asking, Comfy Blanket, but I'm pretty sure it is already doing what you're describing. I'm just not exactly sure what you're saying. But even if we just focus on exploration noise, which is not the only thing that could be causing this issue, mind you, there's also reward issues that I found because of using the direct hit that could be solved. That would help. Some inconsistencies there can actually throw off the learning a lot. But even if we just say purely focusing on exploration noise, you could do a smart exploration noise where it kind of tracks how much damage you're doing and then dynamically does it, or it goes and it's just a set schedule that it automatically goes down over time, and that's something you have to program in on your own. There's also, with TD3, a separate hyperparameter called policy noise, and that does the same sort of thing, but instead of applying noise to the actions. It's applying noise to the policy, so the internals of the thinking, basically. So there's so many things. There's so many things. And within each single thing, there's so much depth. And basically, that's why it's taken me 2 months to let you guys play this direct hit version. What were you saying in the chat? It's a soldier 1v1. Yeah, it would be to train my bot, but Francis is not currently learning. So this is a static version of the bot. In the future, of course, oh wow, what a fucking air shot. In the future, of course, I would like Francis to learn live, but there's enough going wrong right now. This is only the second time I've let people from the internet play Francis. And there's still people exploding randomly. So I got to solve that first. And then once that's good, then we can go to, live learning. I think the item server's down. Nothing on my server should be preventing you from switching weapons. It's just the item server's down apparently. And so you can't at the moment. Basically, you're building an automatic transmission. God, if only it was that simple. If only it was as simple as a freaking automatic transmission. I mean, essentially, yeah, it's the code version of that, however you want to conceptualize it. But yeah, you guys can just let me know whenever you're done. I mean, I know we're all having fun right now. How long I've been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 hours. So that's an hour of troubleshooting, an hour of direct hit. And then I'm going to say soon, within the next few rounds, I'm going to switch to stock Francis. These things are black magic fuckery machines. Well, in that description, automatic transmissions and reinforcement learning models are very similar. You have a question. I have an answer, hopefully. What is your question? Shout out to everyone watching on Twitch, by the way. I know most of you are probably on YouTube, but on Twitch we got music, because it is allowed to be played on Twitch, and they've got VOD muting. And also, if you guys prefer Twitch, that'd be cool, because I'm trying to get my viewer average up so I can get affiliate. And affiliate allows me to like do predictions and stuff like that, as well as subs, but I don't really care as much about that right now. I'd rather just have predictions. And yeah. Is this still the second version? This is still the direct hit version, and the second version is going to use the stock rocket launcher, and we're going to switch that over in just a few minutes, I think. You're used to 1D hydraulics, but 3D hydraulics is crazy? Yeah, no, totally. I don't know how to use SFM, but I want a series to be made, and I'm making a list of characters for it. Okay. You can swap whenever. Okay. All right. I'll set up the server in the background, and then when we're ready, I'll restart the map. Should the mercs be same color or different per class? I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you want out of your SFM series. I mean, obviously, the way they look normally is how I would assume you want them. You know, they're all blue or they're all red, depending on their team. But it's up to you. That sounds like a question you should be asking yourself. All right, I'll switch it over after Comfy gets his last run. For they all be aligned against something. Oh, I see. No, I mean, they should all be the same color. It just makes sense. Yeah, and sorry about the class guy. I thought I removed the code that was forcing soldier. Blue or red, my honest answer is whatever looks the best in the scene. So if it's like a snow level, it'd be red. Or if the enemy is like more blue, red. Or if the enemy is red, then I would say players should be blue. Just for pure visual contrast, but I don't have an actual thought otherwise. Okay. I'm going to switch over now to our stock thing. Yeah, you can stay on the server. I'm just going to reload. I'm just going to change the map, basically, once I refresh the plugins. Let me make sure that's correct. Yep, okay. Smell. Oh, it also broke right at that moment, too, which is coincidental timing, I guess. God wants us to switch over to other Francis now. So plugins refresh, change level versus lava. Okay, you can see he's now got the stock rocket launcher. And we're going to see, now keep in mind, this version of Francis is trained the exact same duration as the direct hit one. And I'm going to remove so you guys can experience it yourself and not see me die to him over and over. Get in there. And you can immediately see what a difference a larger splash makes. Nice, 6 HP. Well done. Yeah, Geo, I would just say whatever looks the best is what I'd go with visually. Oh, Swag's back. So I have played this version of Francis. Oh, wait, is the server lagging? What's happening? I have played this version of Francis just a little bit, and to me it seems like he's way better at ground shots and a little bit worse at air shots. Let's see. Yeah, his rockets are not super, because I was just looking at the numbers for like damage numbers and average. So as best as I can tell, this is about 20 to 25% better than the first version of Francis we saw on stream. But the main difference is that he was consistently improving throughout the whole 30 hours compared to the direct hit bot, where he really did not improve at all after the halfway point. Hold on, let me look in the code and see if I forced class somewhere, because I was pretty sure I disabled it, but maybe I forgot. Oh shit, no, it is totally still setting soldier. Whoops. Oh, but it's just not giving me... Okay, well that would do it. If you guys want, I can reset the server again with that change made. I swear I commented that out, but clearly I did not. Go for it, okay. Might as well. I said I would have that fixed this time. Stock launcher skills are kind of fast and loose, so there's low risk in the fit. Indeed, but I guess my point is more about how by having a larger margin for error, it actually makes the learning much easier for the bot. I'll let Swag finish out his match before I reset it though. But we saw last time Sweg was like 5-0ing the bot, and now he's down 3-1. Can he clutch back up, though? Oh, wait, no, he's up 4-1. Never mind, I'm dumb. I misread my own fucking code. I'm sorry, I misread. I'm multitasking, I'm doing a lot, okay? Alright, let me redo the, blah, 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 the server. Refresh the server. 1 second, guys, 1 second. But now you should be able to switch class without any issues. Okay, uploaded. Now I refresh the server. So, I mean, yeah. Unless, I mean, it shouldn't block. Hold on. Let me just make sure there's no other code that's forcing class here. Give me another few moments. Okay. You swap last round. Yeah, it forces soldier on spawn. It doesn't stop you from being able to switch. Wait, is someone not in the queue right now? Friday was first. Yeah, I think you might just have to remove then. I think something weird does happen when people join the queue before the shit's all loaded. The bot one's here. Hold on, I also need to re-enable cheats. That might have been it too. I just need someone to be spawned in the arena. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, now I see why the code was like that, because now it's forced me to be a spectator. Okay, well if that happens to you guys and you're just in the arena as a spectator, just change your class there. I guess I probably shouldn't have removed that, but whatever. The code is not production ready, as you guys can tell. I'm still muddling through it. Because mostly it's just me, you know, using it single player, you know, for development. And not needing to actually have it be, you know, good for people to use other than me. There you go. Somehow third camera. Yeah, that's you're now joining as spec by default instead of joining as soldier. Couldn't. I didn't remove you. You do have to shoot a projectile to start the round though, Comfy. And yeah, I guess we've determined Spy's the only class that doesn't have a projectile. Except for maybe Heavy with the sandwich. We're not sure about that one. You have to change teams to change class. Yeah, weird. Sorry, I can switch it back. I know exactly, I just changed one line of code. You can use anything. It's just the item server is down right now, I think. So people are not able to change their weapons, but it's not my choice. Sounds familiar. But instead of focusing all the things that broke, let's focus on what I did right, guys. The health is working, the regen is working. So now Scout doesn't spawn with 300 health, which honestly didn't even seem to help him that much. All the Scouts were still losing when he had 300 health. The map's nice, yes, true. I got this commissioned. One of my, actually, you guys might know the TF2 player Kawa made this map for me. It's fucking sick. The regen works. Initially, I had downloaded a plugin and to do the regenning, and it worked, but it was like super laggy. So then I just stole the core code out of it and fixed that. That was literally today. That was an hour before going live. So I fixed, and before that, it would just literally set your ammo to straight up 420, like the soldier rockets, every time. So this time it, yeah, you can use any weapon, including air blast. I know people wanted to do that last time. Also, just to repeat from previous streams, for those of you who may not have been there, this version of Francis has only been trained against himself and against the stock rocket launcher as soldier. So just the fact that he can fight other classes, like Scout specifically, that has such a difference in base movement, and still be pretty good at hitting him is honestly kind of crazy. All right, let me find another album to put on. What am I feeling? See missing textures? Oh yeah. You can't join. You just join. I saw you join. If you can't join the server, I don't know what's going on with that. That one is not my code, I can at least say. Forever Spectre. You have to type !add to join the queue, Geo. And yeah, you guys watching at home right now, you could join the server too. It's I actually don't know, Mr. Yazoo, where exactly is this server located? It's somewhere in the Midwest US. No, not in YouTube chat, in the in-game chat, Geo. !add. There you go. You're in there. Guys, I'm so happy. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I'm just thinking about what I can eat. And it was like, you know, when you're like too lazy. You know, when you're too lazy to go to the grocery store, and so you spend like a week just eating the fucking old shit in your pantry, like canned soup and the fucking shit in the back of the fridge. I've just been too lazy to go to the grocery store, and then so I've been living in a fucking like starvation mentality, and now all of a sudden I got a bunch of food to pick from. So happy. Yeah, obviously Pyro with Air Blast is broken. Francis doesn't know that you can do that to him. And also, I mean, you could do it with the back burner too because of regen. That's okay. You guys can play however you like. We're just interacting and experiencing the joy that is Francis. Aim server still down. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I wonder if restarting the server would fix that, but I don't actually know, so I don't want to risk it. All right, peace out, Swag. Thanks for hanging out. You respawn without overheal. Interesting. I'll try to watch next time you spawn, Comfy. You guys can tell it's you can tell Francis is a little better with the stock than he is with the direct hit. Still not perfect by any means. He's still missing quite a few rockets. There you go. Still winnable. I feel like the last version of Francis definitely tried for more air shots. This one seems to only go for TLR shots, like ground shots. Oh, nice try. You almost got there. Oh man, Francis is ruthless. There you go, heavy weapons, love it. Nice. The health seems working for Geo. I wonder if the health issue that Comfy was talking about has something to do with the exploding. Oh, a trade. Wow. When do you think Francis will be... Fran? Are you trying to make a joke? When do I think he'll be at his peak? I don't know. It's tough to say because it takes exponentially longer to train each time. You can imagine it's like a similar amount of time to get to 90% as it does to get to 99% is a similar amount of time it takes to get to 99.9% and so on. And I mean, yeah, these things can always improve. Like I said, even after 30 hours of training with 32 bots, it was still consistently improving at the end. So that means there's still plenty of time to improve. I just don't have the ability to easily run, you know, for weeks and weeks. Hold on, I'm trying to catch it. If it's, I mean, it looks like it's just Comfy. Okay, good. Yeah, it's got to be something. It's because he's getting reset. It has something to do with that explosion, with him exploding and needing to change team. Because the other people are getting overheal correctly. So I think if I fix that issue, it'll fix the thing, the overheal as well. Geo, to start the round, you have to shoot a projectile. If damn it, the item server's down. I really want to know if the sandwich counts as a fucking projectile. Surely it doesn't, but that would be really funny if it did. So Geo, to start, you have to switch to a class with projectiles, shoot a projectile, then switch back to heavy. Can you backstab over his overheal? Maybe. Doesn't backstab do 9 on 9? How many 9s is backstab? Is it 3 9s or is it 4 9s? I love how Francis just like after you're dead, he keeps shooting the same spot where you died because that's what his position data is still pointing at. But it just looks like he's BMing. He's like, "Come on, wake up already. Let me kill you." The server's being down. The item server. Someone was saying that the item server is down. Mine says it's lost connection to the item server. Weird. You're the chosen one, Jarati. Overtime. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sudden death. Oh, Francis got the edge. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I think it refreshes. I don't know if you can spin in between rounds. I mean, you shouldn't be. I don't want you to be able to, but it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I mean, certain classes obviously are hard counters to Francis, like pyro and heavy. I guess sniper too, if you can hit the shots. Yeah, 2 shots. Last time on the server, people were trying to do like surf, rocket surfs into backstabs. So there's an idea for you guys if you're looking for something to do. Shouldn't have taunted? No, it's okay. You can taunt him. He taunts everyone now that when he wins now. Don't worry, guys. Next time we do this, I'll hopefully have more of these issues figured out. Game broke for a second. Odd. I like how Francis, he'll just sometimes kill himself. I debated very briefly having him taunt after every kill, specifically to avoid him exploding himself afterwards, like he tends to do. Is no one in the queue? Oh, is the server's just lagging, I think. Wait, really? I don't know what you're really. Wait, reallying. Did it break? It did break. Okay, I think server lag just break. Wow, yeah, he just totally teleported. Let me restart it. When there's a big lag spike, the code desyncs. The Python code on my personal computer connecting to the public server are 2 different machines. And so if it lags enough, it'll just break everything. Yeah, if my stream cut out, it was me. Is my YouTube stream still up? Perhaps. says I've still got frames at least. Did it not restart? Oh, I didn't. Okay. It's going now. Just give it a few seconds. Oh, holy crap. That's also weird. It's only on this public server he seems to shoot that one initial rocket on reset. Put our heads together and fix that. I mean, there's not much of a solution except for using someone else's computer to run the code. Because if it was my stream lagging, it's 100% just my ISP or something. And there's not much we can do about that. On the Docker image, can you run Python on that? Oh, another issue I fixed is previously I was detecting kills based on their HP, and a funny thing about the HP in TF2, it actually doesn't go below 1. Can I see this? Yes, I can see your Twitch or your chat message. So the health doesn't go below 1, and so the way I was detecting kills was just seeing if it got to 1. So there were a few situations where someone lost the round, but they still had 1 HP. So I fixed that too. That was another issue I fixed. Should be able to. Okay, good to know. Right now it's just for fun, so I don't care too much if it just randomly. Yeah, it was lag. It was lag 100%. But once we get to like the live training sort of thing, definitely could see that being something we want to do. Yazoo. Right, yeah. So since then I've added another method that checks to see if they're actually alive now. And there were a lot of things I fixed right before going live that didn't break, that I am happy about. Honestly, kind of surprising that they didn't break, considering all the other things that were a problem. I see you, Durati. Another part of my code was supposed to remove existing projectiles, but I guess it doesn't work for stickies. You can also do stuff like throw a Durati right before the rounds start and have it land on him. Yeah, you can spawn camp him if you want. I mean, to me it just seems like a bit of stolen valor if you're doing it. If you need to do that to win, you know, it seems like a skill issue. But if it's just for fun or target practice, that's fine. We're just hanging out. We're having a good time. I did the content I was supposed to today. Finally got through it. Despite all of the technical issues. Yeah, airshot practice. Sounds about how I run my servers. Yep. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. But I will be right back, guys. Chat. Chat. Fuck yes. My roommate. Hold on. Where's my mouse? My roommate works at a pizza place. I fucking love free pizza. I fucking love it. What a W. Just as I was getting hungry too, I was just gonna grab like a small little bag of chips. And now I got pizza. Comfy's just practicing his stabs on a motionless bot. Yeah, the only thing better than pizza is free pizza. Straight up. It's like slightly bougie too. It's not like Pizza Hut. I can taste the quality of the ingredients. Got the breast milk stab? No, I didn't see it. It was on screen though, I just wasn't watching. You guys can let me know if my chewing is too loud. I don't know what it sounds like. Oh my god, I was so hungry. Yes. Oh, he did it. He did the thing. He surfed the rocket and trick stabbed him. Love it. So now that we've got the direct hit somewhat working, what do you guys want? What's the next weapon you want me to train Francis on? More stock rocket and just get him better at that? Huntsman? Lib launcher? Why the lib launcher? Isn't that just almost the same thing as stock? W strafing. You just want to see a slightly different version. I mean, I could do it. It just, the 5 rockets. Well, he's got infinite regen anyway, so the ammo doesn't actually matter. But maybe in the future, because I still need to add, on my short list, I still want to add air strafing ability, weapon switching ability, and then actual health, actual ammo management instead of just constant regen. All of those things, will make it harder for him to learn because it's a more complicated function to learn. But obviously that's how the real game is played, and so everyone wants to see that, including me. We'll get there eventually. You guys know the feeling when you're like you don't know you're hungry until you start eating, and then you're like, holy fuck, I was starving. That's where I'm at right now. I was so fucking hungry. All I've been doing today is troubleshooting and getting ready to go live. Such a good feeling. Oh, your chat froze? Yeah, it says you disconnected, Gerardi. There you go. Burger, pizza, French fry. French is trying to rocket jump. I do actually want to switch back to my to working on my Frederick, my rocket jumping bot. Ah man, there's just so much. There's so many ideas I have, man. It's just there's only so much time in the day. You know what I mean? So many different things I want to work on, but all of them take time, of course. Yeah, the item servers aren't connected to the server. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but that one's definitely not my fault, so I don't care about it. I'm only letting things reach the inside of my brain when it's my fault. Otherwise, I only have enough brain cells to eat this pizza at the moment. Druddy, you gotta after you get that air shot, you gotta work on pre-firing the pipe too. So you put down the stickies, then you shoot the pipe, then the round resets, then the stickies blow up and launch him into the pipe. And you just stand there and taunt, because that's exactly enough health to kill him. This pizza is so good. Oh my god. Like I said, my roommate gets free pizza. So last time it was like a supreme pizza. And it was ass. I didn't like it at all. And now it's like ham, sausage, pepperoni, maybe some salami. So good. Unbelievably good. I took 3 pieces. There's 2 left. I might go back and get those 2 other pieces after this. It's that good. Shout out to Marco's Pizza in Denver, I guess. Meat lovers, yeah. But yeah, if you just say meat lovers, like... Like, yeah, it's meat lovers, but when I hear meat lovers, I picture, like, completely covered in meat. This is like all the meats, but it's like a nice balance where I can still taste the crust in the sauce. It's good. He's not killing himself, he's just trying to learn how to rocket jump. Yeah, because you can't avoid explosion. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. At least you're getting to play. I'm glad we figured out the team thing, at least as a treatment for that. So, seeing as it's now like 11 p.m. at night my time, which is like 1 a.m. Eastern time, I think I am going to end the YouTube stream. But here's what we're going to do. So, I'm going to end the stream on YouTube just because I'm now tired and full of pizza. I don't think I'm going to be talking that much. I got through all the content I needed to. But I will leave the server up so you guys can keep playing as long as you would like. It won't stay up forever, but I have no problem just like running it through the rest of the night until it breaks again. It will break, almost guaranteed. Yeah, feel free to, you guys can, if you aren't in the Discord, definitely I would like to see if you get any like super cool kills on him or get killed in any cool way. Feel free to record. But I'm going to stop watching the server. I'll leave it up, but what we're going to do instead, so I'm going to end on YouTube, but I'll stay live on Twitch, and we are going to continue our watch through of Lego Masters Australia. If you guys are new to the stream, it's been a lot of fun. Australian Lego Masters, for whatever reason, has the best characters of any reality TV show. I keep saying my favorite character of all time. Shout outs to Kale. So I'm gonna do my little outro, but you guys are welcome to come over to Twitch. I'm staying live and keep hanging out or not. I don't care. And the server will stay up as long as it probably for this night. It'd be cool if I could leave the server up forever, but I've said in the past that's what I wanted to do, but at this point it's just a lot of work, a lot of upkeep, and like moderation is an issue and this and that. So I'm gonna keep it as like a special treat sort of thing. Every few weeks we're gonna have an open 1v1 Francis Day. We'll fight my newest version of the model or whatever. And yeah, so if you guys are watching on YouTube and you want to keep hanging out, post the link in chat, but you can head over to my Twitch channel. Hold on, I'm even gonna put the HTTPS in there too, make it clickable for you guys. Oh yeah, if you just sit in the Twitch chat, that'd be sick too, because I'm trying to get my viewer average to 3 so that I can unlock affiliate and shit. But yeah, we're gonna watch Lego Masters. You triple piped him? I looked away. I believe you though, I believe you. But yeah, shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. Love you guys. I will be back next week on Tuesday with new content. Don't know what it will be. Probably won't be another Francis session because it just takes time to set those up. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. And if I don't see you on Twitch, I will see you next week.